What is up, everyone? Yes, yes. Welcome to the show, Open Music Sessions. This is our first one of 2016. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know y'all missed us. We missed you too. We missed out last month, and I really hope your year started off really well. You're back to your usual self of drinking beer and not going to the gym and eating carbs, because that's the way I like you. That's right. So we're starting off the year real right. It's actually ladies' night tonight. Let's give it up for that. I know. I don't want to exclude anyone in the audience now. Everyone's welcome here. But we got some lovely ladies crossing the stage this evening, as well as holding it down in our control room. So Anne and Susanna as well, our director and producer. Big shout out to them. And we actually have Natalie Tate as our musical guest. So we are really, really lucky to have her. She actually graced our stage back in 2015, August, playing with the Still Tide. So if you didn't get to check out that show, go to denveropenmedia.org. We have all the open music sessions archived there. As well, we'll be live streaming there tonight. So if you can't hold on to Channel 57 all night, you can get on your laptop, get on your desktop, and say what's up to us there on denveropenmedia.org. We've also got Mara Wiles in the house. That's right, a big comedy hard hitter on the Denver scene here. I am very excited to see her. Never seen her myself. And I'm Shannon Altner. I'll be your host this evening. So first off, I want to thank our lovely audience for coming out tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause. If you are not here, but you are hanging out at home, you got your dancing shoes on, you're ready to jump into this Friday evening, not letting that cold weather scare you, come on down to the Santa Fe District. We're at 700 Kalamath. We've got our doors open to you, some wine and beer and food for you, as well as, of course, a free live show. And the whole entire Santa Fe Strip, doors open, wine pouring, and ready to show off our community a little bit and show off our art scene. If you're like, nah, Shannon, I'm chilling at home. I'm doing just fine for myself. That's right. Cuddled up, got a glass of wine in my hand. I feel you. That is typically my Friday night. That's totally cool. Stay where you are. But do me a favor, sign into Facebook, get on Twitter, get on Instagram. Let us know how you're enjoying the show, as well as just connect with us. We're Denver Open Media. We are your public access station. If you are passionate about something, you want to get your voice out there, you want to be heard, you want to be part of the media conversation, we're a great door opening to that. So come on over. We do tours every first and third Wednesday of the month, as well as obviously these first Fridays and great events. So like us, and we'll let you know when you can come out and hang out with us, really. We also have a raffle this evening. So anyone in the house tonight, make sure to throw your name in the hat. That's here in Studio A, as well as up near the bar. And we're giving out a free basic membership. That's really, really exciting. So enough of me. Let's move it on forward. Nicole Ryan is going to grace our stage. Come on up, sister, and help us out with the nonprofit spotlight. How you doing, Nicole?
Hey, I'm doing great.
So, nonprofit spotlight?
Nonprofit spotlight.
Yeah, tell us all about it.
Yeah, so here at First Fridays, we always do a nonprofit spotlight. We bring a nonprofit from the community. We talk about what they're doing and how they're serving the community and helping everybody here in the Denver community, and we appreciate them. So,
how others can get involved as well, I'm sure.
Yes,
awesome.
How they can get involved and what they can do. Tonight we're gonna have Candy Sidabaka from Project Voice. So she's gonna be coming up here, like right now.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Out of your way. Don't mind
All right. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Welcome. So, Candy Sidabaka from Project Voice. Welcome to Denver Open Media, our open music sessions. Please tell us a little bit about Project Voice.
Project Voice is a youth organization. We employ and train youth to challenge systems of inequity. We do that by teaching them how to insert their voice into education policy and other types of policy. We run 3 different types of programs. The first one is our summer program, which we've just renamed it the Voice Academy, formerly known as Summer Leadership Institute. And we take 25 youth and we train them in 4 different modules. We have leadership development, we have transformational change, youth-adult partnerships, and community organizing. Our second program is our Voice Alliance, and that is where we take members that can be adults, educators, schools, different community organizations. And what we have our youth do is the youth who were trained in Voice Academy then train adults and youth in those different organizations for our members. Our third level is our attempt to unionize high school students, and that is called our Voice Coalition.
Sounds like a lot of fun. And where can people learn how to get involved, volunteer, maybe bring their own youth?
So we are always looking for volunteers, donors, champions. Right now, our website's currently under construction. We are revamping it with the help of our DOM partners and our membership here. We can be found on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that fun stuff. We also are on 29th and Downing, so right across the street from the light rail. We welcome all kids and people who are interested in learning more about us. We're there 9 to 5 every day.
And what's the community you normally serve or usually serve?
So we were born out of the shutdown of a local high school named Manual. I was an alum there, and that school served traditionally youth of color, youth living in poverty. And so we've stayed true to that, and we serve schools that serve that demographic.
Nice. Thank you for sharing. I know tonight you guys have a video. Do you want to give us a quick intro before we play it?
This will give you a little bit more of a feel for who we are, show you some of our youth and what they're doing, hopefully pique your interest so that you look us up on Facebook and try to get involved.
All right. Thank you for coming tonight, Candy. Let's show the video.
Project Voice has been very influential at Bruce Randolph.
They work on creating bonds between teachers and students to improve relationships as a whole.
Project Voice really helped us with providing feedback, the framework for students to give feedback in a very positive manner. And the other piece of that is also not just giving feedback, but that the teachers were able to use the feedback in real-time manner to change instruction the next day.
So the Project Voice students came up with a really great idea last year for Teacher Appreciation Day. They tied that idea of the love sandwich method into providing a love sandwich for lunch for the teachers to show their appreciation. Additionally, they also had worksheets for the teachers to bring back to their classrooms and to ask their students to provide fast, frequent feedback.
I really do think that kids gave honest, constructive feedback, and it made the teachers reflect on what they do, and I think it changed some practices. You know, you can't change everything, but I think it made some people think twice about some actions. The couple teachers I talked to in the fall really did improve. Their ratings did go higher in the spring, so that was neat to see. I think it made the students feel empowered, that they can have some change at their school and they can have some say and voice on what happens in the school. So I think it validated what they were feeling and what they felt they needed. We try to build up a positive culture, and I think this just helped build upon that.
Project Voice was instrumental in having student-driven assemblies for our state assessment, the CSAP. I challenged Project Voice in helping me have students lead a discussion around why it's important to have this, why this assessment that we take in the state once a year is important to them and their communities. And so Project Voice did a great job of organizing student leaders, and they met with each grade level, and what they called it was the quantum leap. So for example, if one person jumps, it can only jump so high, but if they have a group of people pushing them and helping them, the jump is exponential. And so it really challenged our students to think about why this assessment was important to our community, what it reflected, what the results reflected about our community, and we've never had a higher set of test scores than we did that year. And so I think it was because students took the assessment seriously and they knew why it was important to them and to their community.
Being able to listen to what students say and creating the time to do that, it's so important. Sometimes what I think they understand or what I think they want may not be what they want or what they understand. And if I don't take the time to listen, whether it's about a math problem, whether it's about how they're feeling in class, we don't get down to what the real problems are, and we can't really solve those if we don't have time to listen to students.
Project Voice has really made them blossom into becoming change agents for their school, change agents for their community and their neighborhood.
I've had people who were afraid to even talk to me one-on-one, much less in a classroom environment, who are now able to present in front of hundreds of people.
Our students feeling like that they have a part in change and social change, and being able to advocate for themselves and say, these are the things I want and need, and these are the people I'm going to ask for them, and I understand that I can't have everything that I'm asking for, but how to negotiate those most important pieces. I think we've seen a lot of that change of kids being able to ask for the things they want and ask for the things they need.
When students have buy-in in their school and they know they're listened to from teachers, principals, it makes it a place they want to be. I mean, everyone wants to be valued, whether you're at school or work or at home, so I think it brings value to their education.
What a wonderful, wonderful guest. Thank you so much, Project Voice, for coming by. Especially, I have a feeling they might have made that video with their organizational membership. Am I being presumptuous here? Maybe. But they've been members with us for a couple years now, so it's always great to have members on the show as well, spreading their word. So thank you. And next up, Mayor Wiles for our comedian. Yeah, let's get it going.
Thanks, Shannon. How you guys doing tonight? You're great. I can tell. You're great. I'm doing good. You guys are already falling in love with me. That happened really fast, I know. Just let it wash over you. Usually I'm not so great with people I meet for the first time, especially if it's like a friend of a friend or an acquaintance. You never know how to quite greet them. Like the other day, I met this guy, friend of my friend, right away, tries to give me a hug. And I was like, all right, how about you put her there, pal, you know? Then he came down to give me a handshake, but I was already up here in high five territory. Then he tried to give me a kiss on the cheek, you guys, and I did not know what to do. So I just slept with him. And you know what? It wasn't as weird as I thought it was going to be. He had a kind touch and a gentle thrust. A stranger's love is a must. At least that's what my grandma always said about my granddad. We're going to find him someday. I'm very sick. I need a surgery. I would never do that to someone. I would never do that to someone I hardly knew. We just dry humped in the back of a Barnes & Noble for about 45 minutes, and then I got a scone. So it's fine. No, I've been a bit of a prude my entire life. Like in college, I never experimented. I didn't have any lesbian experiences, except for that one. But my Nana was just like so confused. All right. I'm not great at flirting. I never have been. Some women, you know you're great at flirting, you know, because you don't buy your own drinks and your debt is manageable. I try to flirt. It's not good. You know, you can wink across the bar, get a drink sent over to you. I wink across the bar, get a medic sent over to me. It's a different kind. Look like I'm having tiny seizures all in my face. It's the name of my new band. But I don't blame myself necessarily. I kind of blame my heritage, because there's some nationalities that are just known for being more romantic, a little more fiery, you know. You got the Spanish, they're salty. You got the Italians, they're spicy. We got those slutty French, you know. I'm mostly Irish with just like a little bit of German. So the best you can expect from me is just a stern but efficient hand job as I cry and sing Tora Lora. And at the end, I say, "Du hast me," and you like it. Oh, you like it. And then I give you a baked potato. It's a pretty good time. They said public access. Anything goes. Yeah! Whoa! You saw that arm definition when I was doing that, too. Everyone was very impressed. It's because I've been working on myself, not just by doing that. I joined the YMCA recently. Yeah, because you got to shower somewhere, am I right? You know that. Yeah. They don't turn you away. No, I've been at the Y because I've been trying to give up on my party salt. That's what I call sugar. Not cocaine, just my sugar. I like to melt down Twizzlers, rub it on my gums. It's just how I get by during the day. It's hard giving up sugar. It's so good. Have you guys noticed how delicious it is? It's real tough. So I joined the Y because I just want to be the best mayor I can be. So the other day I was on the elliptical and I saw my new hero really. And she was on the elliptical, top resistance, top incline, just killing the game, crushing the New York Times crossword Sunday, not missing a beat on SVU. She was killing it, okay? So impressed. She was my new inspiration. So not to be outdone, I myself kicked it up a few notches, started to climb, brought out my knitting needles, and stabbed her in the thigh. You are not going to make me feel less than at this gym. I joined this Y because I was the best looking person here. It's the nice thing about the Y. No, I like myself a lot. I've been actually feeling great lately. You know that feeling when you just feel alive, like when you were a kid on a swing and you're just swinging and you're like, can I get any higher? You're like, I don't think I can. You're like, yeah, I can. Check out these calves. And you go higher. You feel amazing. You're like, could I feel any better? Could I get any higher? And then the Xanax kicks in. And then you're like, oh man, I should not be at this playground. They've asked me to leave a lot. Because this society, mixed messages, they want you to have kids, but they don't want you to be friends with them. I just don't get it. Got kicked off that soccer team pretty quick. Because I lost my childhood early. Not lost, it sounds like I was kidnapped or something. I was not kidnapped. I just grew up a lot. I was like developed soon. I was this size when I was 12, which is great if I'm the goalie on your daughter's soccer team. You're like, dope, the Bumblebees are going to win every game this year because she just fills the goal. It's perfect. But it's awkward if you're 12 years old, you don't know what you're doing these things, and the one person that's excited about your boobs is the last person you want to be excited about your boobs, your mom. My mom was all about them. She was just all about them right away. So I was developing. She's like, Mara, oh, shoulders back. Beautiful. Oh, God, beautiful. Be proud of who you are. I'm going to call you Chesty Molesty. That will be a fun nickname just for the family. That will be fun for us. I won't affect you at all later. And like, don't be ashamed. Come on, Mara. Shoulders back. You're beautiful. Which just, of course, means you want to cave in, get like 5 more sports bras. Let's cover this up till junior year. Because no one ever says anything like that to like an 11-year-old boy. No one's ever like, oh my God, Brian. Look at that erection you have, Brian. Oh my God. Oh my God, Brian, don't be ashamed. Brian, you do not be ashamed. No son of mine will be ashamed. Now you put that trapper keeper down. I want you to go right upstairs, put on your silkiest pair of pajama pants, and then you walk proudly down the hallway at school and you ask Jennifer to prom. And then just bounce, 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 bounce. Show her what mama gave you. I've actually gotten out of that phase now. I've been with a guy for a long time. We've been together for 4 years. Mixed response from the crowd. We've been together for a long time. He's a great boyfriend. He's left me love notes the entire relationship. In the beginning, I will admit they were a little more like creative, poetic. He wrote one that said, "Can't wait to grow old with you. You are my everything. You make me a better man. Our journey begins today." I know, pretty moving, right? Except for it's been a couple years, so they're getting less and less. So the other day I just found a Post-it note on the mirror in the bathroom with just a picture of my boobs and a thumbs up. So things are going good over here, guys. He's really tall and skinny. I like that. I like dating somebody who's tall and slender. That's my type, because I like dating my goal weight. It helps. It inspires me. But it also gives me the upper hand if I ever need it, I'm not going to use it, but a couple of these, I'm not picking up Redbox, okay? He's doing that. I don't need to get the Martian. It's already been gotten. It's kind of cool, too. We're actually in a very progressive relationship. It's gender fluid, for those of you who don't know. It means my boyfriend and I can wear the same size jeans. It's pretty cool. Skinny hipster. He has a lot of chest hair, though, too. That's how I know he's not like a 12-year-old boy stacked on top of each other in a trench coat. A lot of chest hair, which is great. Some women don't like it. I love it. It's manly, it's masculine, and in a pinch, you can just bite into that thing, floss your teeth. It's very easy. It's economical. You're like, does she have more tips? I do. I've got a lot of tips on hygiene. I don't shower a lot. Colorado living, sure, let's just say that. I don't shower a lot. You're not supposed to shower that often. I think I read that somewhere, I'm sure. BuzzFeed, try it out. But I don't shower. I use dry shampoo a bunch. Does anyone else here take advantage of dry shampoo? Yeah, be proud. Be proud of your aerosol. I love it. If you don't know what dry shampoo is, dry shampoo helps you get a few more days without a shower. It's an aerosol spray, and what it does is you spray it in your hair. It absorbs like the grease. It kind of gives you a little nice fragrance, a little body, a little bounce. And what's really cool about it is the aerosol from it's strong enough that it can just knock out all the sticks and the cigarette butts from the night before. It's just like... Just light a match and walk away, you know? It's my plan B. Just burn it all down. Get it out of there. I try to keep hip on trends, like these cool wedges in the snow. You think baby girl feels all great until she breaks an ankle. But I also had a trend that I was hesitant of for a very long time, but now I've embraced with open arms, and it's the skinny jean. I love skinny jeans. I don't know what is about them. I used to hate them. Now I love them. I know I look like an inverted triangle half the time, but I still like them. They make me feel like I can dance and move. But I want to know, well, something that makes me feel so beautiful, sexy when I wear them, just makes me feel like a total asshole when I try to take them off, you know? I like to use them as my bait to lure my man meat back to my lady cave. This is what I used to call my futon. And get them back there, get them comfortable, and you're like, Steven, make yourself at home. Oh, this? It's hummus. It's a Mediterranean dip. Enjoy it with the Triscottes. Now, Steven, you look like you're a yellowtail man. This is a good year, 2015. The year we met on OkCupid. Good year. Now, tell me, Steven, do you like the music of a Mr. Kenny Loggins? Because I'm about to take you into my danger zone. Na 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 na, headed into the night, night, night. All right. Highway to. Okay, eye contact. Danger zone. All right. Okay. I'm gonna take a ride into. Okay. All right. Okay. It's all right. It's okay. Never. Can you move your cat just for like a hot minute? Never say good. Iceman. Okay. All right. Can you pull on my pant leg? Pivot to the back right, but just don't look at my toe. Because I don't want you to look at my toe right in this part of the relationship. There's a fungus on my toe. Is that what you want to hear? There's a weird fungus. I don't know where it came from. Probably the Y. Would you just help me out? You never help me. Why don't you ever help me? Why don't you ever? Do you still want to do this? And they normally do because men are gross, guys. Fungus be damned. There, do it. My boyfriend, that's how we met, over fungus. No, we live together now. And when we were moving, I found an old photo of my grandmother when she was 18 years old. She looks so beautiful. Perfectly coiffed hair, perfectly tailored suit, standing next to a trunk, ready to get on a steamliner to see the world. See you later, World War II. I don't even care what you're doing. I'm going. My name's Kat Cosgrove. I'm a woman about town. It's just amazing. Looking at this photo, I felt all this respect for her, like truly the greatest generation. Let's look at her, 18 years old, taking on the world. Without Facebook, geez, how'd she do it? And as I felt all these emotions and feelings, I thought to myself, my grandkids will never look at a picture of 18-year-old Mara and have any of those same emotions. They're just gonna look at it and be like, oh my God, look at Mima. I'm gonna make them call me Mima. Look at Mima. Do you see how she's wearing cargo shorts and 4 sports bras? It's like she didn't even want you to know she was a woman. God, before her time. And do you see that necklace she's wearing? She made that herself with some hemp and a bead she found in the quad. God, what an artist. What an artist. Do you see that futon she's sitting on right there? She brought that futon from apartment to apartment to apartment to apartment to apartment. She actually died on that futon. Mima had horrible credit. Oh, God. She could never buy. No, I have horrible credit, so I'm assuming old me also has horrible credit. It's actually what I'm working on right now still. It's my credit score and my posture, as you guys know. I mean, this looks natural, right? My credit score and my posture, because I'm pretty sure if I don't fix it someday soon, I'm just going to be like a hunchback that can't lease a Nissan Altima. It's just going to be like, please, sir, my mom said she'll co-sign on it. Got to go ring the bells. I hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. I actually do this, and I walk dogs. I know, it takes a lot of degrees to do that job. No, I do comedy and I walk dogs. So my life is either a really great Jennifer Lopez movie or a really bad Katherine Heigl movie. It kind of just depends on how you're feeling. I used to work in advertising, and I'll tell you this much: the clientele, a lot better. Sexual harassment, right where I want it, right down here. None of this upstairs business. I can handle that myself. But I will tell you this, and maybe it's a little controversial. Maybe it's a little controversial, but I will say this. Dogs are better than people at licking their private parts. Am I right? Can't beat them. They're the best. I've tried. I've failed. They are such important members of your family, though. Like the other day, I was looking at my dog. He's a beautiful basset hound. He's just could be in the Westminster Dog Show, I swear to God. And snowing outside, super, super calm morning. He just looked really at peace. He heard something in the distance. He straightened up. He looked. And I'm looking at him. He's like, God, he's so beautiful. He's got the whole thing figured out, doesn't he? Life, he's got it. And then he ate his own shit. And I was like, maybe I need a new hero. Maybe I should start watching Oprah again. She's off the air. It's my shit dog, I guess, instead of that. He's a good dog. Actually, my dear friend just had to put her dog down, which is it was so hard because what they say is sometimes losing a dog is like losing a member of your family. I mean, a member you don't like that much, but still a member of your family. You know, it's like the guy who humps at holidays but nobody talks to. That's like losing the dog. It's a new joke. I did that because she's in the audience, so I figured, why don't we just remind her about her dead dog, you know? Why don't you be a solid pal? Try this new premise out. No, like I said, I'm pretty thankful to be here because I was sick for a long time. I was actually very sickly. I was like, if you're going to take which little woman I was Beth, the sister who, couldn't live in her time. But I was sick. I had actually renal failure. I had to get a kidney transplant, the whole shebang. I was on dialysis. I did it all. And actually, it had turned up, my best friend ended up being a perfect match for me. A perfect match for me. So that means for the rest of my life, I have to pick her up from the airport. If you can even call that a life, you guys. I've been Mara Wiles. Give it up for your host, Shannon. Thank you, Shannon.
She's out of here. Wait, Mara, come back. Mara, come back to me. Mara. Oh, she's done. Mara, come here. Yeah. She's like, I'm easy to love. Bye. See ya. No. I want to ask you, when's your next show? When can people see you next?
I've got a show tomorrow night in Fort Collins at The Boot, so I expect to see all of you there. But no, I run 2 monthly shows here in Denver. I run a show called Mara Wiles and the Funky Brunch, and that's the last Saturday of every month at a brewery called Grandma's House. It's comics, doing sets, and then we challenge them with funky challenges, like to weird out the squares is what I like to call it. And then I run another monthly show called the Funny Side Session, which me and some other comics are working with a production studio here in Denver to produce original videos, comedy videos, and then put on a great showcase, and that's sponsored by Ratio Beer Works. So that's the first Thursday of the month, and if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it's just my name. If you guys have heard of Twitter, at Mara Wiles at Twitter. I post about all that stuff all the time.
That was my next question. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, all right, fine, bye. I'll be here. No worries. Give it up for Mara one more time. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so next up for you, we've got a video by our video production team, a little collaboration with the Inventing Room as well as City O City. They're big supporters of the Open Media Foundation, in the family for a long time. So happy to have them. And yeah, let's roll this video. Let's get really hungry right now.
I grew up in a time when we did tableside cooking. In a fine dining restaurant, you would be sitting and you'd have somebody come up and make you a steak or some crepes or something cool like that. I always found that the entertainment value is huge with people. You know, you can have really great food and you can have really great service, but when you bring that entertainment to people, that's really what people remember. And then about 10 years ago, I was introduced to the facet that they call molecular gastronomy. Essentially, we're using science to help us cook. And one of the fun things we get to use is liquid nitrogen. And it's a very visual medium. We can make items right in front of the guests. We can make ice cream and all these really fun textures. You walk into our doors and the first thing you get is a nice steaming bag of liquid nitrogen popcorn. Everything from spun cotton candy to peanut butter mousse to make your own sundaes. We made it so when you come in, we want to make you feel like you're 14 years old again. I think giving the ability to other people for them to be creative is kind of what the whole process is all about. And I think that's what's great about the Open Media Foundation and what they do for people. And it's definitely something that we try to instill in everybody that comes in and experiences what we do. You know, we've combined a couple things like food and science together, but you can combine two things that you love, and that's when we really get creative.
What I'm looking at is how do you view a building as an ecosystem? When you look at a building that has 60,000 square feet and it has retail space in the bottom and then offices upstairs, how do you create a diversity so that people can come and have multiple experiences? So when you come and you have yoga at 7 in the morning and you go down for coffee and then you come back for lunch, come back at night, grab a cocktail, come up to Deer Pile for a show. The studio doors are generally open at night too, so you can go into the artist studios, and that's an entire experience. The theory of the work that I'm involved in is to empower people around me to have access and tools to create what they want to create. I think it's very similar to the Denver Open Media philosophy of putting the power of the media in the hands of the people, and I believe so fully in that mission. The dinner on December 4th is something that we're always excited about between City O City and Denver Open Media, this collaboration of food and spirit. So yeah, we're excited to be a part of it.
I got to taste some of that food on December 4th, and we were very, very lucky to have them here. Go check out the Inventing Room in Rhino, as well as City O City on 13th. So without further ado, let me get out of the way and let Natalie Tate take this over. Enjoy.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, live studio audience. A hand for you guys, for yourselves. I'm very excited to be here. My name's Natalie Tate. This is Jeff Porter on the drum pad. He also plays in Inner Oceans and Youth Orchestra. And Kevin Larkin over here plays in Chimney Choir, a lot of Chimney Choir. We're going to play songs for you, and we might talk a little bit between them, but I think we'll just launch into one right now. This is called Stand Up. When you gonna stand up for something? When you gonna stand up for something? When you're wrapped up in the midst of it all, when you tear the dirt to finally fill the hole, you will rise up long before it blows. Everybody wants to get down upright. They're lonely for the big town, lonely for the big town. Everybody wants to get grown up right. They're lonely for the big town, lonely for the big town. That's all. You're out there waiting for your head to roll, following the heart whose heart What's after now? After we lose it all. What's after now? What's after now? Everybody wants to get that number. They're lonely for the big time. Lonely for the big time. Everybody wants to get that number. They're lonely for the big time. Lonely for the big time. Everybody wants to get that number. They're lonely for the big time. Lonely for the big time. Everybody wants to get that number. They're lonely for the big time. Lonely for the big time. That's all. When you gonna stand up? So that's one of those songs that's like you're singing to a you, but you're really telling yourself, you know. So I realized looking at these songs, there's a lot of those. Same with this next one. These next 3 songs we're going to play, and that last one, we've been writing together for about a year or 2 now. And it's kind of taken a cool route with the process of like Jeff will write a beat or send me a beat, and then I'll lay down some piano over it and then sing over it without playing, so it kind of frees me up, and I'll just kind of sing gibberish, and then my good friend Shane, who's here in the audience, he's kind of a co-writer, co-everything. He'll help me decipher those lyrics and make it into something that's words. And then we started like, okay, what is this? What is this? So still figuring that out, but this next one is called Open, and it's just kind of about just doing what you know you need to do and the challenge of that, and coming at that from a sympathetic place in yourself, but knowing you need to step up a little, and that sometimes to do that you need like a target or you need like a certainty, but always staying open to someone else's better idea or another way. So the line that repeats is, or if you know another way. This one, it's called Open. Just giving you time. Here you go. Running up and up the highest hill, running up the way I said I will. In the back of my head I never cared what you said, I just wanna know you there, over and above the highest high up there. Or if you know another way, or if you know another way, or if you know another way, or if you know another way. Here in the high we have run, here all by ourselves. In the back of my way, or if you know another 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 way. And the road gets longer, then the road gets lost. All of the views and hurdles, and the road gets so long. Now we're not climbing hills. I see a bigger circuit. Say what you will, that's all that I see. Say what you will, that's all that I see. Say what you will, that's all that I see. Say what you will, that's all that I see. Oh, if you know another way, oh, if you know another way, oh, if you know another way, oh, if you know another way. How's everybody doing out there in the audience? And you guys at home? You guys? Mom? Is it time to take off the jackets, Kevin?
I don't know. I think one more song.
Okay. Really work for it.
Yeah. I wonder if we get some snowy mountain peaks back here.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait for that. Some snowy mountain peaks in the videos, please. That'd be great. Thank you. Well, you can do it while we're playing. That's cool too. All right. You guys feel that bass? Sort of a new thing for us, playing some gut-wrenching things. I can feel it up here. Okay, well, this next song is called "You Are What You Can't." And man, it's so hard to talk about songs because you just want to create a space for the unexpected. So I don't want to say anything, but or I don't want to know what to expect. But this is, I guess. Well, I have some notes. I might as well just read them. I keep looking at them and then trying not to. But this is about learning how to love in relationship, to love another and love yourself. Learning to see the difference between what you call loving or what you think it is. Have this tendency to want it to be easy or something like that. But there's something you can't hide from, and that's the truth. That it's hard. The truth is hard. We all know this. Hi, Mom. Thanks, Jeff. All right, let's get back to some music. Okay. This is our tempo master. Hold on, wait, I'm not ready. Okay. what you call loving. You want what you can't have. Don't go waste your time there. You don't believe in lies. You are like everybody. You are mistaking love for love that does not hurt. You are what you can't hide from. You want what you can't face. Wanna follow a plan. You want what is so easy. You want what you can have. You want what you call loving. You want what you can't have. Don't go fool yourself there. You won't be satisfied. You are like everybody. You are mistaking love for what does not hurt. You are what you can't hide from. You want a home for the space. You want to burn like this planet. You want a spark that's not crazy. You want what you can have. You want to stand up and face it. You want your heart whole again. You want to lock up and leave it. You are what you can hide from. You are what you can hide. You are what you can hide from. You are what you can hide. You are what you can. All right. Now we can take our jackets off, Kevin. Okay? All right. Okay. You just hear Jen Cordy? No, someone inhabiting or channeling Jen Cordy.
This one could go out to Jen Cordy, though.
This one's for Jen Cordy. I see you, girl. So that's what she would say. Okay, we're going to play another song. This one's called Calling. And this is another one that just sang nonsense and then went back, listened back and deciphered it. And then took some time to try to zero in on what it was, but really was frustration with long distance calling. and so it's called Calling, but more big picture. It's I'll just read you exactly what I wrote when I was trying to figure out what this song meant in bullet point form. Disconnectedness, inability to reach each other, the sadness and frustration of not feeling close, not feeling yourself with someone else, and how scary that is. The impulse to blame the other and feel something like anger about it. The why and the how is this happening, the questioning it all. The wanting to feel heart and the wanting for the good stuff. The wanting it all to live and breathe and flow. And how do we get it back? The work of understanding to replenish your patience and trust. The turning back to yourself. The knowing that you can do better, that you can improve the situation. Sometimes through action and sometimes through non-action. The complexity of it all and the simplicity of it all. How it's so easy and so hard. how the easy and the hard are both good, how it's all good. All right, let's play. In the end, I'd hold you now to start again when we're drifting out apart, my love. I hear you fading, you're calling. Humming, it's sounding like shouting. We're falling, fading. I'm feeling you calling. I'm humming, it's sounding like shouting. Oh, oh, oh. You're calling. I'm humming, it's sounding like morning. Feeling you fading. You had a time to make it right, and you faltered, and you ran. Oh, you have the time, and you run just as fast as you turn the lights on. Calling again, rising, Is that the first time we've done the looping successfully? We played in this same room for a really awesome show with So Far Sounds in Denver exactly 2 weeks ago. And let's just say we didn't pull off the looping. What's that? It sounds better tonight. I agree. Yeah, thank you, Kevin Mitchell, for doing sound tonight. Feels real good up here. I hope it sounds good out there. Live audience, let's hear it again. We'll play this next song is about letting go of parts of yourself that aren't. It's kind of a breakup song with the self, letting parts of yourself go that aren't working, and the sort of space and freedom that comes with that. Space to just let things come in and then let them go. So this is called the letting go. Oh, 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 oh. We spoke too soon. Oh, yeah. Oh. I totally jinxed that. This is going so well. It's cool. We got it. It's not cool. Oh, 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 oh. We all know the letting go is the only way to keep a drop of water alive. That's why everyone inside of them needs a river or an ocean. When we were two, trying to become one, we had to hold it all together. But only in the unraveling can you follow the thread down. totally lost track of time, but we have one more song. If you're just tuning in here, my name's Natalie Tate. This is Jeff Porter, Kevin Larkin. Just aimlessly wave at the camera. This has been really fun, and this last song we'll go out with is called Tiny Choices, and it's about effortless effort and just finding the flow and trying in a good way, but not trying too hard. And so we'll see if we can find the flow musically here. But yeah, thank you so much, Denver Open Media, for having us. Thanks for being here, everybody. First Friday, Denver Open Media is the best. Yeah, lots of love. And boys ready? All these tiny choices, don't choose any of them. Oh, all these tiny choices, don't choose any of them. When the wind blows right, all you do is turn your head and it breathes for you. When the wind blows slow, when the wind blows just so. Trying it all, two sides of the same stones throw away. Trying, not trying it all, two sides of the same stones throw away. Throw it all away. What you thought you knew, how far can you go? How far can you go? What you thought you knew, how far can you go? How far can you go? To no end, to no end. Thank you so much. Denver Open Media.
With us. We are really, really lucky to have the support of the artistic, thriving community here in Denver. So thank you so much again, guys. So the moment has come. We have a raffle going on. Nicole, Ryan, you got me over here? Yeah? All right, come on up. Woo. Who's feeling lucky? Anyone feeling lucky? Huh? I'm feeling lucky. Maybe it's me. Yeah, so the raffle is one free basic membership. So you'll get to ingest content on our station. You'll also get 30 to 50% discount on all our classes as well. Hopefully I can read this name. Let's see. End of free class?
End of free class. Yes.
Okay. The moment has come. Pride?
Pride.
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 Pride. That's really all I've got is pride. Are you Pride? Oh! You were like, yes, come to me. So Pride, are you in Studio A? No. All right. Well, you're still a winner tonight. Woo! Definitely give it up for Pride. You can collect your prize a little later in the evening. Let Nicole or I know about that. I'll keep this in my back pocket. Thank you so much, Nicole.
Definitely. Thanks for pulling that.
Yeah, of course. You know, I do what I can. I see Tony Shawcross walking up. Come on up, honey. Okay, thanks. Thanks for all you do here. What's up?
I just want to give it up for Natalie Tate and the band one more time. It was so great. I first saw Natalie, I don't know how long ago it was, but maybe 7 years ago or something at Leon, and totally loved. She only played a couple songs that night. I think it was someone else's show, and she's just so great. If you can get past the shitty attitude, the music is at least really good. I'm just kidding. She's a beautiful person. And I love hearing the part of what some bands do if they agree to do what we ask them to do is tell little stories about the songs and stuff or open up a line. And I just always feel so grateful when bands do that. So thanks for sharing with us a little bit behind what's behind those songs. I just really appreciate it. And also our friends at the Westward, they post the music as well as the stems online. It's something we don't always mention, but it's part of the idea behind open music sessions. It's not just that they kind of open up the songs in that way, but also that the stems and the music are available for people to remix and make their own music with. So we just want to thank our friends at the Westward for doing that. So thank you guys for coming. One other thing, I love this show tonight. I love Denver music. A lot of us are big fans of local music, and Denver Open Media is going to be launching a new radio station that's just focused on Denver music, 104.7. We're going to officially announce it in April, but we're letting all of you know now. And yeah, we're really excited about it. So you'll be hearing more about that hopefully in the months to come, and we'd love more people involved in helping because it's it's kind of a zero budget effort, and we need all the help we can get. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you. Shannon did a good job. This is our first time. First time.
He's very kind. He's very, very kind. So again, if you want to relive tonight, head over to denveropenmedia.org. We will have Natalie Tate's performance archived on our site as well. So thank you for your support this evening. We're also need to thank our sponsors as well. So if we could throw those up on the screen, give them some love. Of course, Greater Than Illegal Pete's. Let's give it up for them. It's been years, and we really, really appreciate your support. Westward as well, westward.com. Let's another round of applause, please. Yes, Crazy Mountain, keeping the drinks going tonight. They actually just relocated down the street on Calumet, so check them out. Odell Brewing as well, since 1989, brewing in Fort Collins. Delicious. Thank you so much to our sponsors, and thank you to all of you for showing up and tuning in as well. We've got a good one for you next month, too, so come on over and tune in, Channel 57, also streaming denveropenmedia.org, of course. So till next time, thanks so much.